All right, guys. I unintentionally lied to you. I thought we were done going backwards, but the other night when we were trying to weld in the driver's side back door and pillar to make the roller for today's car show, we figured out that the body was severely messed up from a previous job. So on the passenger side of the car, the person previous to me doing the work decided that it would be a good idea to weld the door in solid before you got the other one in and everything placed. So now we're going to cut everything back out of it. But he shot primer over top of it, so now I got to try to figure out where the line was. So here we go. Well, we ran out of battery, so we'll pick up tomorrow. All right, guys, so I'm back out here. I was planning on taking the night off because my brain was kind of foggy on how I was going to do this. But sitting in there just kind of took my mind off the car for a few minutes, and an idea popped in my head. We don't know the factory dimensions. I've reached out to a couple people with 4-doors that aren't done or are like stock, not what we're trying to do. The responses have been all over the place. Part of it is it's hard to ask somebody over the internet or over the phone, hey, could you pull a measurement from the back door to the cross or to the B pillar? You know, are they pulling it at where the fender, do they have fenders? So are they pulling it above the fender? Or are they pulling it at the bottom of the fender? Are they like us where the bottom lip of the fender is gone? We don't have wheel wells anymore. We don't have fenders, obviously. So you kind of just get numbers, but they don't make a whole lot of sense. Or they make sense to the person, and if I was standing there and we measured it, then I could go off of them. But really, there's not a lot to go off of. Online, look up dimensions of the body. They give you total length and total width. They don't really give you like door jam to door jam or yada, yada, yada. So when the 4-doors were originally built, and this car included, when we bought it, the back doors overlap the B pillar. Front doors overlap the B pillar. Again, we don't know what measurements they were. That's part of the story of this car. So when it came back to me, they had made a decision that they were going to flush mount the back doors, which is cool. Okay, we're going to make, we're going to make it look a little bit more two-door-ish with the 3 windows down the side. Fine. But it was done incorrectly. So we couldn't get the driver's door to actually fit back in the hole that was created by stretching one side of the body. It made everything all wonky. So we ended up cutting the body back apart. And then now we're trying to figure out how to put it all back together. And we're not really concerned with it being exactly factory specs. We're just going to make it look good the way that I want it. But I was trying to figure out, I'm like, well, how... The car's in 2 pieces. So now I got the front that is square, cowl, windshield, front 2 doors. They're hanging on the body, or they're hanging on the chassis rather. And the rear, sitting by itself, is sort of back relaxed and square because there's nothing holding the front to be wrong. There's nothing connecting the doors to the front end to spread it out. So I had an idea, and I come out here and it didn't film. So I've already done this. So I'm just going to show you what I did. Again, don't know if it's the right way. I don't know if it's the wrong way, but it's the way that I come up with how to do it, and it looks like it's going to work. So this is the final product. So this line right here is the overlap for the door. So what I did was I hung this where it needs to be and drew a Sharpie line down the line. So we know that that line is straight, and I took actually a cutoff wheel and I shoved it in there and I clamped it so that all the way down the gap was similar. So with the gap similar, drew the line, and that should make it where when it goes on the back door overlapped, we can take and butt the back door up to the back side of the line and weld it. Once it's welded, we can smooth the weld out, and both doors should come together in unison. So I got the passenger side done. The driver's side is giving me trouble. I might have to wait on Ashley to be able to hold the door and try to get it back square. I don't know what happened. It's one of life's great mysteries at this particular moment. But I'm going to go ask her nicely if she'll come out and help me. And we'll see if we can at least get the line drawn on the other door pillar. And then I'll holler back at you. All right, guys and girls, we got it done. Again, don't know if it's the right way, but it's the way we're going to do it. Or I think. Who knows? We're going to change it. Probably. I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of just winging it. I'm in no man's land. I've never done this. The smart way to do it would have been to brace it, build the floor, then do all this stuff. But hey, that's not what happened. So we're just dealing with our bullshit. We're working with what we got. And who knows? It may be done 6 months. It may be done a year. I'm not putting a deadline on it. This car, not the car itself, but the project has kind of been through some waves, and it was in project jail for a little while. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Any suggestions, comments, anything like that, other than why are you building a 4-door sedan? Put them down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you go check out hotrodhangout.com, get you some merch. And also, make sure you go check out all our list of sponsors. You got Why Not Fab. Couldn't do it without him. He's been a huge help on this since I got the car back. Johnny Jalopy, Throttle Addict. Use the code word HOTROD to get 15% off. That's pretty cool. Wrenching for the Future. Low Income Clothing, Low Income Photo. That Straight Outta Money shirt that you see me wear sometimes, that's them. They got couple awesome shirts, banners, stickers. Go check them out. Also, if you're local to Bushnell, go check out Ty Blends at Top Notch Barber Studio. You can book an appointment on Booksy at Ty Blends 1. Till next time, guys, get out and drive a shit. Later.